What if I told you that one of the oldest wine regions in the entire world is also one of its best-kept secrets? Well, today we're diving into a place where winemaking isn't just a business. Nope, it's a 6,000-year-old story of survival. We are heading to Lebanon's Bekaa Valley.
Yeah, just let that number sink in for a second. 6,000 years. That is older than the Roman Empire, it's older than the pyramids of Giza. We are talking about one of the original birthplaces of wine, a tradition that's been handed down for millennia.
So you have to ask, right? How does a region with a history that deep stay under the radar for so long? Well, we're going to look at its unique mountain climate, this amazing blend of ancient and modern grapes, and the incredible story of resilience that, believe it or not, you can literally taste in every glass.
Okay, so to really understand what's in a bottle of Lebanese wine, we've got to go back to the very beginning. And I mean the very beginning.
That's right. Think about that. The Phoenicians weren't just slinging wine, they were trading culture. They were the ones who introduced so much of the world to the joys of the fermented grape, and it all kicked off right here, in the Bekaa Valley. This place is an absolute cornerstone of wine history.
So, what's the secret sauce, huh? What makes this valley so ridiculously perfect for growing grapes? Well, it all comes down to a concept that winemakers love to talk about called terroir. It's that one-of-a-kind combination of soil, climate, and landscape that gives a wine its unique personality.
And the magic of the Bekaa Valley? Well, it really lies in how these three key elements, the high altitude, the protective mountains, and the nearby sea, all work together in perfect harmony. So let's break down how this creates a total paradise for grapevines. Think of it like a recipe for the perfect grape. First, you've got the high altitude, giving you these hot, sunny days to build up all those delicious sugars, and then cool nights to lock in that fresh acidity. Then, you've got the mountains acting like a natural shield, creating this dry, sunny bubble for ripening. And finally, the Mediterranean Sea sends just enough winter rain to keep the vines happy for the next year. It's really the trifecta of ideal conditions.
And now let's get to the stars of the show, the grapes themselves, because really the identity of Bekaa's wine is this fascinating mix of the ancient and the modern.
And this is what makes the region's character so unique. On one hand, you have these ancient native grapes, a direct line all the way back to the valley's Phoenician past. And on the other, you have these well-known international stars that just absolutely thrive in this climate. It's this beautiful fusion of deep, deep history and global expertise.
Now these are the true taste of ancient Lebanon. Just imagine a crisp, aromatic white wine just bursting with notes of honey and lemon, that's your Obeida. Or a powerful, spicy red with hints of dark fruit, that's Merwe. When winemakers use these grapes, they're not just making wine, they're bottling living history.
So, what does all of this, the history, the land, the grapes, what does it actually taste like when it's in the glass? Let's find out.
We have to talk about a legendary producer, Chateau Moussard. These guys famously kept making wine every single year of the Lebanese Civil War, from 1975 to 1990. Talk about resilience, right? And this quote, it just perfectly captures the soul of their wines, a unique aromatic complexity with notes of ripe black fruits, spices, and damp earth. But Moussard isn't alone. A whole new generation of wineries is carrying that torch forward. You have these historic estates like Chateau Cassara, which was founded by Jesuit monks way back in 1857, right alongside innovative newcomers like Ixir. All of them are blending that ancient tradition with modern, sustainable practices.
And of course, wine is always best with food, right? And Bekaa Valley wines are an absolutely perfect match for the vibrant flavors of Lebanese cuisine. That crisp freshness of an Obeida is the perfect counterpoint to creamy hummus, while the spicy red blend can stand up beautifully to grilled kafta. It's like they were made for each other.
This incredible history of survival brings us right up to today, because the story of the Bekaa Valley isn't just about the past, it's about a resilient future, one built on millennia of endurance and innovation.
But let's be real here. Making wine in this region has never been for the faint of heart. Today's winemakers are facing a pretty daunting list of challenges. From water scarcity to global competition, all of it set against a backdrop of regional instability. But if thousands of years of history have taught us anything, it's that resilience is in the very soil of this valley. Just look at this journey through time. From the very first evidence of winemaking to the Romans building a massive temple to their wine god right here, all the way through civil war and modern challenges. The common thread through all of it is endurance.
The vines of the Bekaa Valley haven't just survived, they have thrived.
So, when you taste a wine from the Bekaa Valley, what are you really tasting? Is it history? Is it resilience? Or is it just the unique character of this remarkable land? Well, the beautiful truth is, it's all three. So the next time you see a bottle of Lebanese wine, I really encourage you to give it a try. You're not just drinking a wine, you're tasting a 6,000-year-old story.